Alright everybody, this is BRIX Bro and I'm coming at you with a new video today, sort of in between my Kara series, which is going very well. I just got in this massive parts organizer, which I have started to fill up, or have mostly filled up. Still got a couple things to sort around, like I might want to not have my light gray parts in there because I have way too many to fit in this. And the idea behind this is common pieces, so if I'm building vehicles or different things, I'm gonna have access to the necessary parts that I need. But back to the main focus of today's video, it is a review of this BRIX Customs Lego STUG. Now, to start off with, this was about $73. It was $10 extra for shipping, so for that money, you get like 280 something parts, I believe, with custom track links. I'm gonna go out and say this is probably one of their best sets, I mean, for the price. So I took off a couple pieces. There used to be some stuff on the back which was a bit inaccurate, or I just didn't like how it looked. And then I also changed up the coloring of the barrel a little bit on the end, but it's mostly still the same since when I built it yesterday. That's the sort of general overview and other things, so let's get into the review itself. So if we start out over here, we can go over a couple things. First of all, we have the gun, which goes up and down. It rolls pretty well. I've had a couple problems of the track sort of separating while I'm trying to like roll it around, but it's not been too bad. You have the custom, I think it's an MG42, but I can't be sure. But yeah, it looks like an MG42, and that goes on this side. And then you have like the axe here. It has some nice like mud flaps on the front here and there, and I've looked at pictures of STUGs and it's very accurate, and the scaling is really nice. I like the scale of these BRIX Customs. I wouldn't say it's 1/35th, which is kind of like minifig scale. I would say it's more like 1/40th, which is kind of what I build in. Like, my buildings are not as tall as they kind of should be, and that's mostly just to save parts. But that's here, and if we go around on the other side, it's the same as this side. The STUG does have 5 wheels on the bottom, and then these 3 sort of top wheels. All the parts look new. I haven't had any problems. I also have the Sherman tank that they have, and I like modifying my stuff, but this is definitely highly accurate, I would say. So there is sort of the general overview. I don't know much of the history. I just know it was the most produced tank. The STUG was the STUG 3, in fact, which is this tank. It also had the most kills of any German tank, and had the most of any German tank. That is the STUG. It does have a pretty solid interior, which is pretty easy to get at. It's hard to do with one hand, but not really. It's just held in by 2 studs. Not great interior, but it's there, and yeah, it's pretty roomy actually. You wouldn't really expect that, but it is. If you've ever built custom vehicles, you know how hard it is to try to get an interior in. But so that's that. And then also I did make a modification with this sort of top piece over here. I put one of these like clip pieces, which were over here on the back, or were on these jumpers. Put it here to stop hatch from closing, which made it easier to open and close it. And I did that with the Sherman as well. I put on the turret so it wouldn't go down all the way. But yeah, so like the key defining features, there's no turning turret. The gun does go up and down like it should. Yeah, my modifications have made it a bit more brittle. And in addition, this on the real thing, this hatch would be kind of 1 stud over. It's sort of off-centered, but for $73, really, you cannot beat this. It's a great looking model, and like the Brickmania ones are like $200, so you could get like 3 of these for that price. Anyways, that's gonna do it for today, guys. Please enjoy the rest of your day. I hope you find this interesting, and I hope you find this more interesting. I felt like doing a review. I haven't done many in the past, but not many people have actually made reviews on sets like this. This one in particular, before I was buying it, I tried to look up reviews and I just couldn't find any. So I've made a couple modifications, but this is generally stock and it's a really cool vehicle. Thank you all for watching. Have a nice day.